So here's the deal. It's May, which means it's halfway to Halloween, and I, as someone whose whole life revolves around haunted houses, am always itching for my year-round spooky fix. There's a photographer I've been following for a while, mainly because last year I found her from these photos. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, I thought so too, and even better, this photo shoot was free because the model won a costume contest at a halfway to Halloween market. Yeah, you're picking up what I'm putting down now? That market is coming back for a second year, and I need to go to that market, not just for my spooky fix, but for that free photo shoot. So let's go, except actually the costume I want to take isn't really finished yet. This has been my longest project, obviously, but this is the finish line now. This is the end. I want to make a mask and horns. I don't know what I particularly am imagining with this, so I'm just gonna watch a ton of different videos and see which one I like the most. You know, I've been seeing a lot of tutorials, and I don't want to pay $5 for horn templates when I don't even really know what kind of horns I want to make, so I think I'm just gonna wing it and see what kind of horns I come out with and use whatever those are. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we're gonna do it. So originally I actually wanted to make 2 sets of horns, and I started by attempting to create a ram horn template, which probably wasn't the most intelligent design to start with. I made 2 copies of each design, even though I really don't know if they're gonna work anyways. Let's try to stick them together, I suppose. I think as I twist these into impossible angles, I'm gonna get confused which side I'm supposed to be using. So we're just gonna pattern these. I'm a fan of the curly and the straight, so I wanted to make 2 separate horns in those 2 styles. It was probably not intelligent to start with the most difficult horns to pattern, but I did, and I also didn't use them. Looks a little odd, but looks very odd, but I'm going with it. I'm showing the clips of my struggles here for your entertainment, and I even got to the full painting phase with them, but I actually ended up leaving them out of the costume. I originally wanted 2 sets of horns for my headpiece, but I realized that was a tad bit overkill, so we're gonna say goodbye to these horns for now. I have something else planned for them later, don't you worry. For these horns, I wanted to go a little classical dragon horn style. So it's getting later in the day, and I really have to edit my old Joliet Haunted Prison guest acting video, but I would really just want to at least finish gluing these. Normally I wouldn't be this frantic to finish a costume, but there is somewhere I want to go in less than a week on Saturday, and I really need to get this done by then. So I'm trying to get as far as possible in the least amount of time. I'm just a really slow crafter, and I hate that about myself. I gotta get it done though. I'm editing right now, but look! It worked really well, actually. This worked super well. I might have made it too big, but you know what? We go big or we go home. I'll worry about putting it on my head later. You know, I think it's good enough. I like it. It's a little bit of a dreary day today, but it is a great time to decorate my horns. And we're just gonna add a ton of foam clay to these bad boys, but hopefully with foam clay, I can fix them. Essentially just adding layered foam all the way down each horn to make it look more organic and way more textured. I also cut quite a bit off the bottoms of the horns too, because I realized they were just a little bit too thick to be cool looking. It was a bit of a hassle to stick them back together, but once I got that sorted, I continued adding on all the layers of foam clay until the horns were satisfyingly layered. I guess that's a descriptor now. Now we come to the mask, and I don't really have like the clearest vision. I also have to cut this a little bit differently because, as you can see, my eyes are a little bit too far apart for this mask. I found a skirt that I'd be using for the bottom of the costume a little bit ago, and it also came with a top that I, of course, decided to cut up and use here. This kind of fabric looks like it's hard to, well, look through, but it was actually pretty gosh darn clear as long as you stretched it. I had a plethora of inspo pics for this mask, but I didn't have anything super clear in my mind, so I experimented a ton just sticking different shapes and foam bits on top of this masquerade mask to hopefully jog the inspiration. I added bits and tried it on, and I added more bits and I tried it on again, and I scrapped it. I don't think I like the mask. As you can tell, I spent a lot of time on it. It's not like it's bad, it just doesn't fit with the rest of the costume at all. I think it's still cool looking. I might just paint these and stick these on my face and then just have fun with like makeup, because I've always wanted to get into special effects makeup. Always. So maybe this is just a good way for me to get to do that. Maybe I'll use it in the future. You know, maybe I'll use it in the future. But now I'm just gonna focus on the horns. Yeah, so maybe more of this video has consisted of me making duds than successes. But you're only 5 minutes in, so mark my words, you'll see a fully finished product before this market. And you know, if you've made it this far, why not go ahead and subscribe and make spooky videos year-round? I'm gonna be at Midwest Haunters Convention too. That's the next convention video, so if you guys want to see me, I'll be there both days. Anyway, I got bored painting the horns halfway through and decided to go fix up the other parts of the look. The straps on this did not work. I think I am gonna keep these though and make them look all cute and pretty. But then I'm going to use these to buckle the tops to my chest plate. I'll probably put B-roll over this so it makes sense. Just so they don't fall, because these shoulder pads fall very, very easily. Obviously, security with this armor was big for me since I'll be roaming around in it at the market and any future venues. So I made sure to take some time to clean up seams and make sure connections not only worked, but also looked pretty. Look at that. That's pretty cool. I'm wearing it around my waist. I have this. It's my mom's shirt. She was like, it doesn't fit me, I don't like it, take it. It's a really pretty off gold. So I think I'm going to cover the seams in my chest plate by draping this over my costume. These top two do not like going together at all. We're gonna take some of this scrap fabric and just like lay it over top. First of all, to give myself like a nice little silhouette and to cover my mistake, because I don't know how to attach armor well. I decided to weather it just a little bit and lay down a ton of bronze, gold, and fun symbols. That's all they are. I hope. So while I was wrapping this up, I started doing this thing, like putting down a ton of black and just putting little gold lettering things over it. I do not know what these mean. Okay? I didn't even look at any kind of reference pictures for this. I just put down black and started scribbling little funny symbols on with my paintbrush. So if I'm calling down a demon onto my costume or I'm offending people, I didn't mean to. That is no inspiration. I mean, obviously inspiration from other things, but like no direct inspiration from symbols or, you know, that kind of thing. I just want to make that very, very clear. This is random scrawling I'm putting on here. That's it. But I like it. I really like the vibe. So I'm gonna put that on more of the cloth. I still have one more to get to, and we're getting close to done. When I say almost done, I mean done with every part of the costume except the horns. Yep, we're back to these bad boys, and I was cutting kind of close at this point, to say the least. I'm intensely tired. Work has been difficult, but it's the last day. I only have like 2 more things to do, and they're small things, and then I'm done with the whole outfit. I gotta work out how I want to do my makeup for tomorrow, but the market's tomorrow. And yeah, very close to being done. I hope I am, because I don't have time anymore. The last day of my last job, decorating the horns. It's the same color scheme as all the rest of my costume, and I layered them on slowly to give it a really nice looking gradient. And I got these done fast. This whole paint job was done in a day. You know, I'm looking around at my stuff right now, waiting for the Mod Podge on my horns to dry. I'm realizing, normally I always see something, I know there's something else I have to do, but I'm looking around and I'm like, no. I think I'm like, actually done. Completely. I'm ready. I'm ready. Go. The Halfway to Halloween Market is held in, oh no, Valparaiso? Indiana. My sister luckily was super chill about driving 2 hours away with me to do this for a couple hours, and with this being my first time doing something in Indiana and wearing a costume out in public, I was very, very nervous to get in there.
The winds. You're like a superhero.
Like a superhero.
A scary superhero.
Deranged dragon superhero.
Are they harder than contacts?
Yeah, because you gotta get them under your eyelid. How's it look?
Wow!
Look okay?
Yeah!
Awesome. That not bad?
No, that's cool.
Thank you. I understand. Oh no. She said I didn't need a stamp and that she'd recognize me if I left. Wonder how. Anyways, the markets! Walking in, we were met with what looked like about 3 rows of sellers, which was about what I expected for the market, so I was excited to explore.
Cute.
What are they made of?
Polymer clay?
Oh, okay. If you see something cool you want to stop at, feel free to stop too.
That'd look great on you.
Oh god. Also, we're looking for photography, like it'll be Whitney photography or something. Like she's the one holding the contest. What's behind us? Oh, a man's behind.
I was like, I didn't know.
Goodness gracious. I could get lost in your shop. It's so pretty.
You look pretty cool.
Thank you. That's fun. These are fun.
Thank
These
you.
are really cute.
I appreciate that.
Oh my god! Oh wow.
We need chainmail.
I do need chainmail. That would make sense.
Chainmail.
I can't
Look
do
at
it
this
because like
too.
you're doing like this.
Oh.
Feels better.
I love that.
You look awesome.
You look awesome too, dude. Two awesome looking dudes. Oh, these are cool. I love his look. That's adorable. You, sir, are so beautiful.
Thank you so
I
much.
love the hoods. Those are so great.
Thank you very much.
Oh wow, okay, it's a little bigger than I thought it was. I turned around and there were a ton of extra booths in another area right next to this main room, and a certain booth that I did not know was there until a very messed up Alice tapped my shoulder to lead me down the rabbit hole. Hello there.
Yes, you're so cool.
Thank you. Hi. So I've come to enter the costume contest.
Amazing. What is your
You are
first
so
name?
pretty. I just had to say that.
Thank you. What's your first name?
Nicole? So yes, I had finally found the booth I'd come here for. She posted that messed up Alice would be inviting people to the booth, but I didn't see that, so turning around to that surprised me.
The ladies that put on the event are the ones that are going to vote. And so they'll come, I think, around 6 and look at all of my pictures that I take. I'm going to take your photo so they can see what you wore.
Sure
And
thing.
then they'll judge. And so the winner gets basically like a plethora of different things
Like little goodies?
from all the vendors, and then a photo shoot with me.
I really just came for the free photo shoot. Basically, she got my information, took a picture of me, and the ladies of Rogue Syndicate would look through all the costumes and pick a winner at 6 p.m. And that was it. Super casual. Did you make all those yourself?
I wish, but no. Big dolls I just bought from one of the vendors in the other room.
After the contest, I of course roamed more of the markets. This wasn't just about the photo shoot, but also about being comfortable walking around in public with my costume on, and also showcasing all these super unique spooky vendors. Hello. You look beautiful.
Well, thank you. You look
I love
fabulous
that.
yourself.
Thank you so much.
All handmade?
All handmade.
That's amazing.
Yep. I'll have the foam
Warpla?
plane. EVA foam.
Okay, EVA foam.
Yeah, much lighter. Oh wow. Oh wow. Look at him. Hello. These are so cute.
Thank you.
Oh wow. Your costume's beautiful too. That is gorgeous.
Pays to have a goth wardrobe.
Oh indeed. Would you believe me if I said this market was even bigger? First of all, absolutely amazing food trucks. It was nice that they were outside so you could escape the stuffy interior for a minute. There weren't too many trucks as to be overwhelming, but just enough to give you a wide variety of options. The makeup's holding up okay.
Yeah.
My camera lady is doing an amazing job over here. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, and then we found a hallway to an entirely other room. You are so beautiful!
You are too.
Oh, I love it! Oh, so cute. It's immersive, that's what it is. Oh.
Good choice. That was one of my personal favorites.
I'm sorry, we have to buy something. We do. We do. I didn't realize like how. I thought I was taking you to something like really small. It seemed really small online. Like it did not seem big at all. When I saw this market online, I was not expecting this big of a show out. And after talking to a vendor, it was a bigger show out than they were expecting, which was really awesome. I love that these unique, spooky, and obscure sellers are beginning to have more places like this to show off their wares. I found a plethora of unique and interesting oddities at this market, and there was so much to show. Unfortunately, I don't have an hour to talk about each vendor, but if you see anything you really like, let me know in the comments. Eventually, I got a little hot in my costume and we were getting tired, so we decided to head out. But this was an amazing experience, not just for the Halloween vibes, but also to be able to wear my costume around for the first time. Oh, thank you, I appreciate that. Crystal stuff. Oh, you can take a look. Yeah, it's all EVA foam.
That is beautiful.
Thank you.
That's cool.
Thank you. I appreciate that. No, it's all made of EVA foam,
Oh, okay.
so it's very lightweight. I mean, some things catch on each other, but it's not that bad. I was very nervous about walking around in this, but people really liked it, and I really liked it, and I think I'm confident enough to go to even more events and costumes after this experience. And, well, speaking of the costume, I didn't get any clear shots of the entire thing at the market, so I guess you don't get to see the finished product. Alright, you guys, here's the finished look. Pretty sick, right? I accidentally put this on backwards, so you can't see the symbols. If you guys enjoyed this video, by the way, follow for more Halloween fun costuming content. We'll be doing a lot more costume stuff, a lot more training things for Halloween season, and probably some tips and tricks on how to do Halloween stuff. But also probably go more places with this. I got a really fun photo shoot because I actually won that contest I was entered into. I got a call and I won. So that means I get a little goodie bags treat thing, goodie bags from, I've been filming the whole day, goodie bags from on the market, and I get to have a free photo shoot with that lady. So I'm super excited I won. It means the absolute world to me. Do you like the costume? What do you think you'd change? What would you add? What's your ideal costume? What would you love to make? Because I might make it because I'm bored. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the market. I hope you enjoyed my final costume reveal. This is the end of this costumes era. I'm not adding anything else to it, but you will see a very cool photo shoot because I won. And yeah, you guys have a great rest of your day. It's hot out here. It is very hot. Whew.